Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Westeros Total War. We're playing as House Arryn on the Game of Thrones submod. This is episode 10. We have hit double digits. Now we've got a very interesting scenario here, guys. We have 4 houses of Westeros, 4 factions in really close proximity. I haven't seen the AI this aggressive in a while. So, the Tyrells have taken Lannisport. We currently have Lyn Corbray here. Randall Tarley, who we stole off the Tyrells, of course, married to Yelissa Royce. We have Robert Arryn with Templeton, Lionel Corbray, and Crafton. We have Yona Royce back here, and obviously more knights pushing from the Vale and the Crown lands. So, the Tyrells took Lannisport. As you see, we've got some Tyrell knights here. Balon Greyjoy commanded his brother Victarion, brought some Ironborn Scorpions and Ironborn Raiders to try and take Lannisport. And Loras Tyrell, the Knight of Flowers, with a pretty large Tyrell host here, stack, are besieging Casterly Rock, which the Lannisters hold with a random generated heir. So it's really interesting to see all these factions just absolutely going at it. So guys, welcome back to the campaign. We have Evenfall Hall, Tarth, we have the Crown lands, the Vale, and we have Spix and Spets in the Riverlands. I'm going to be giving back Stony Sept, Raventree, and Riverrun once the War of Westeros is over. I want these as military outposts so I can quickly recruit and push more units into the Westerlands. I'm sure the Tullys won't mind me having just military recruitment capacity, I guess. The Lords can still, like, dine in their halls and such. The Golden Tooth and Hornvale we have as well, which we're going to keep, but the Tyrells are so aggressive here. So, what do I want to do? Let's have a look here. We're currently at war with the Lannisters. We have an alliance with the Starks, the Greyjoys, the Tullys, and the Martells. Well, I'm never going to attack the Tullys or the Starks, because they are my kin. Now, looking at the other kings in Westeros, Balon Greyjoy has his own kingship, and so does Renly. I will let Robb Stark have his kingship. Obviously, Robert Arryn is king upon the Iron Throne. He is the crowned king of Westeros. And his son, Gerald Arryn, who is 4, is 4 years of age. It's 4 years of age. Ariana Martell, he's married to. So, Gerald and Robert Arryn took the Iron Throne through right of conquest. And obviously, Gerald has a tiny piece of Targaryen blood, which even cements it even more. Right, Harold Harding is married to Usher Greyjoy, so his daughters are half Greyjoy, so we actually have a claim to the Iron Islands, which I think we're going to press. Once we finish off the Lannisters, we'll probably push against the Greyjoys. Once we finish off the Greyjoys, we're going to have to push against Renly Baratheon. Then we'll try and sue for peace with the Tyrells. The Martells are with us, same with the Starks, the Tullys. We'll destroy the Lannisters, and then we'll probably end the campaign there. Okay, so how do I want to sort of go with this? I want Lannisport and Casterly Rock at the end of the day. So what I could do is I could attack this Greyjoy host, throw them back into the sea. I could help the Tyrells take Casterly Rock, or I could just do nothing and sort of see what happens. Let the Tyrells and the Greyjoys fight each other while I try and swoop in and take Casterly Rock. I don't want to declare war upon the Greyjoys just yet because we are allied with them, but they declared themselves king of the Iron Islands. We are, in doing so, they technically went to war with us. For some reason, it does glitch out like that. I don't know, because technically, in his retainers and traits, I love Robert Arryn, how he's got 2 dual-wielding Valyrian steel swords, Lady Forlorn and Heartsbane, but it doesn't actually have the Crowned King of Westeros, so it doesn't automatically, he doesn't automatically go to war with people once they claim their kingships. But regardless, I think what we're going to do is we're just going to end the turn and continue. It's turn 54 on the Game of Thrones submod. 48. Okay. 48 was when it crashed last time, so I think we're in a good position. It might have just been with Stannis. So the Prince of Dawn is dead. Oh no. Doran Martell has finally had his gout get him. So we need to strengthen the region. Right. Decrease with Royce. Relationships good with Martell and Greyjoy. Just going to move you back to the Golden Tooth here. We have more units coming from the Vale. And we have Hunter here going to help us. So we have a full stack pushing over here. Right, so we want to move as many of my men from the Crown lands as possible. We need to get over here. So, what have we got here? Another couple of full stacks. I wouldn't actually mind sending some generals back here, saying Redfort and Royce, because I don't obviously want my generals to rebel. So what's happened here in the Crown Lands? Interesting. So the Tyrells threw back the Greyjoy invasion. Now there's a full stack of Lannisters that have just rocked up, which isn't good. Can we still... If we hit Foot here, he gets pushed back. If we hit Randall Tarley here, we can't actually attack in one turn. I don't want to deal with this Lannister host if I don't have to. I think I might just wait and see what happens, because if they attack me, we're going to have to fight it. I want the Tyrells to lose this fight. I don't want to help them. They got Brandon Fossway and Loras Tyrell, because if the Tyrells take Lannisport and Casterly Rock, that is huge. So let's end the turn and just sort of hold it out a bit, and hopefully cross our fingers for the Tyrells to get thrown back. Mission successful. War declared. Renly and House Martell. So the war's in Westeros now. The Starks are at war with Renly and the Lannisters. The Greyjoys are at war with the Tyrells, Renly and Lannister. The Tullys at war with the Lannisters. And the Martells are at war with Renly and the Tyrells. That's interesting. Can I get diplomacy? Because I want to sort of see how everyone's doing. Let's negotiate with the Tyrells. I want map information. What will you give me for it? Just rejected. Do I have a... Anyone near the Martells? No. Okay, so we're hemorrhaging money a little bit here. Yeah, I really want to be able to push against... Hang on, you're stuck here, aren't you? I might be able... No, I can push Robert Arryn here. We can't actually attach to that siege, can we? Cannot lay siege to a settlement that is being besieged by a non-allied faction. Okay, so we can't actually help the Tyrells. We're in the turn. Again. Obviously, I don't want to help the Tyrells. Okay, but I think they've actually been smashed back here. We just got 3,000 from the council. So... Okay, so who's here with the Greyjoy? So Roderick Harlaw and Aeron Damphair, which is Balon's brother. So the Tyrells lost the siege of Casterly Rock. Arryn's sitting back and waiting by. Loras Tyrell managed to retreat back to Lannisport with Brandon Fossaway. I want to get map information with the Tyrells. So, okay. Sorry, Martells. So Renly has Blackhaven. Because I'm actually worried for the... Yeah, I'm actually worried for House Martell because they've had a death. And seeing that the Tyrells have expanded so far up into the Westlands, what's to say that they haven't done that in Dawn? Okay. Let's get ready to attack the Battle of Casterly Rock. So let's move Corbray to where Karstark is. Alright. What are you doing? Why can't you siege Casterly Rock? Hang on, I want to hit Casterly Rock. There we go. And I want you to hit Casterly Rock as well. There we go. Okay, I think if we fight this on the field, we might be able to bring in the Greyjoys to help. What's the auto resolve? It's a 5-4, and the Greyjoys don't come in. If I... He hasn't got the best army here, Robert Arryn. If I lift the siege and hit that, we can smash 2,000 and then have Roderick come in as reinforcements. The Greyjoys and the Arryns fighting by each other's side. That might be a little bit more beneficial for me. Because fighting this siege is going to be huge. No, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and whittle them down a bit, I think. I'm not going to attack in one turn. I think it'd be foolish to do so. Right, let's end the turn and continue. Right, what's going on here? Hunter, we've got reinforcements coming. That's what's happening. We will try to get a battle in today's part. House Tyrell are the strongest faction. New mission. Annex the settlement of Banefort. Noble chivalry. So Bellamore got his chivalry up. Hunter got his loyalty up. And someone else feels unappreciated. Right. Oh, wow. Holy shit. The Baratheons occupy Ironwood. That is huge. And the Tyrells have taken land down here. Oh no. The Martells are absolutely getting thrashed down in Dawn. I had a sneaky suspicion that they were. Mathis Rowan is in my lands. Could you please fuck off? Right. Let's send the army. And we'll keep everyone here for a minute. Let's send Royce down. We need you to come down and help here with reinforcements. Right, we have Hunter coming with another army soon to the Golden Tooth. We have more settlements trickling, units trickling there. Right, let's get Royce to go here as well. Let's send this army back here to help. Right, pop you here. Right, what are the odds here now? 8 turns to surrender. I want to try whittle these down because obviously fortress battles in Westeros Total War are bloody ridiculous. The arrow towers are like basically machine guns and you're essentially doing 3 sieges. So I really do despise fortress fights in this. Right, Hunter's coming down here as well. Let's try and whittle down the garrison as best we can. We're not even in a rush though to try and take these settlements now that we're here. Right, so they still have the Tor. Who's this? Sansa Stark. Map information? Rejected. We're losing 10,000 per turn though. We're losing a lot of money. Right, faction announcements. New family member Lionel Crafton. And Harold feels appreciated. Fair enough. So it looks like that Lannister army has actually gone back, I think. Can we chuck Royce on here? We can do. Okay, there's a pretty big Lannister host here. Let's combine the general with the army here with Redfort. Perfect. Let's get you to go to the Golden Tooth. Right, who's got my best army here? Probably Corbray by the looks of it. Oh, the sellswords are pretty good as well. Okay, what are the odds now? It is a 10-to-3 ratio. We have just shy under 8,000 men. Just shy of 8,000 men from House Arryn, Knights of the Vale. Amory the heir has no Lannister blood, of course. Just a random generated general. What a general he is as well. Oh wait, no. Ah, interesting. Okay, this is added to the story a little bit. So he's 44 years of age. Amory the heir. I don't think that's Amory Lorch. No, I don't think it is. It could be. But he is married to a bastard. This is what triggered me here. He is married to a Lannister. So Amory actually does have a claim to Casterly Rock. I thought he was a random generated general. He is a, what, 2, 4, 6, 7-star commander. He's married to Joy Hill, who is a bastard Lannister. Interesting. So, let's fight this one on the field now, shall we? We're not going to bring that other huge force into play. Check out Winterfell there. That Stark Scout looks awesome. When you play the Game of Thrones, you win or die. There is no middle ground. Okay, let's get into the siege of Casterly Rock. Right, everyone get up on the attack. The wall is pretty well battered here from the Tyrell assault. So we have to get through that wall and then a second. So we actually don't need to go through 3 walls. This is a fortress, yeah, not a citadel. Nah, for some reason I thought the fortresses have 3. It actually only has 2. My mistake. Right, let's get ready to push up now, shall we? If we had artillery in this army, that would be absolutely bloody brilliant. Right, pop you up here. Let's drop you and then just keep you there, because if you click onto it, they can still get damage onto it. I want to try and get my ladders up here as quickly as possible. Pop you here. Ladders, this is going to be a little bit dicky getting past this bit here. Here, not so much. Right, so I think most of the assault is going to come from this left-hand side. It's probably in our best interest too. Right, archers. We've got some decent longbowmen here. If we pop you here, you might be able to shoot up and over the wall. So everyone else that doesn't have siege equipment and is an infantry unit, make ready to charge. Cavalry, whose hasn't been selected back here? Just a random unit of sellswords that need to go in with a charge. Perfect. And then we've got cavalry back here as well. So let's have a look at some of these Arryn knights here today. So we've got some Arryn swordsmen. These guys look absolutely magnificent. That guy's showing his ass doing the brave art. Brilliant. Then we have some sellsword spearmen here as well. We have Lynn Corbray, a very competent commander for House Arryn. Let's get stuck into the battle now, shall we? So let's double time. Let's hit them and hit them hard. Let's take down Casterly Rock once and for all. Alright, cool. Let's start speeding things up a lot. Or otherwise, we're going to be here all day. I couldn't not play the Siege of Casterly Rock, but I'm just getting sort of sick of fortress sieges, if I'm being honest. I have like something ridiculous like 4,000 hours on Medieval 2 and Medieval 2 Kingdoms. So I have been playing this for a hell of a long time. Why didn't you go up? Go, take down the gate. What are you doing? Why won't it take down the gate? Go for it, lads. Right, that's not working, obviously. Go for this ram then. Is it because of that in the way? Yeah, it was. Because I was technically clicking in this HUD, which is awful. I still don't know how to get rid of that. I don't think you can. Alright, we've got men up on the walls here now. And I don't know why these guys are trickling over. Going to lose lots of casualties foolishly doing that. So we've got some men up on the walls here now. Make ready. Let's carve up these men of House Lannister. Right, get get down here and start fighting them. How are we doing here, actually? Some bannermen of House Lannister and House Clegane. Some swordsmen here from Hornvale. We should do well. Let me know in the comment section down below what would you... Oh my god, why the fuck are they just sitting here? Like, come on. It's actually retarded. Yeah, let me know in the comment section down below what you would like me to replace this campaign with. Doesn't necessarily have to be Westeros Total War. Just has to be obviously Total War. Could be more Westeros Total War, of course. Maybe some more Medieval 2 Total War, or just any Total War in general. Right, let's get stuck into the spearmen here now then. These guys are here. Let's push over here and help. How far until the gate's broken down? 0% hot boiling oil. Alright, let's attack them. Also, we do need to decide the lordships who gets the Westerlands. Obviously, the Vale and the Crown Lands come under House Arryn jurisdiction through Robert Arryn and his son Gerald. Let's move the ram up, because we're going to need to break through the second one here. Right, so go for it, lads. Sound the charge. My reinforcing army's coming through. Hopefully we don't lose any generals here, because the AI is usually incredibly stupid, throwing in their generals first and foremost. Right, let's take through this. Alright, so we have a breach, which is great. I really do love the Lannisters in Medieval 2 Total War. The Game of Thrones mod. This looks awesome. We're doing well. Halberds here, fighting the Lannisters at each other's throat. Halberds are pretty good in this mod. The spearmen are absolutely woeful. Alright. Just push for it. My infantry's pushing up here now. Get everyone to double time. Yeah, let me know in the comments. Lordships as well. Who gets... Well, obviously, Robert Arryn is king upon the Iron Throne. He has the Veil. Dragonstone will be given to Gerald, the heir apparent of the Iron Throne. We only have... Well, we really need to take out the Westerlands, because we don't actually have overly that much of it. We don't have Lannisport, which that's what usually the heir of the Westerlands gets. Right, let's get one of you to get on this ram. Oh, where's the ram? Oh, it's here. Perfect. Right, let's get you up here now and try and break down the gateway here. We've lost 9% to their 20. We can keep up the initiative. We'll be laughing because we're actually doing incredibly well here. We've surrounded them here. Some Arryns are trying to take out the general's bodyguard. If we can kill Amory here, we'll be in a very good position. Let's hope he hasn't sired a son with the Lannister bastards. So, he does have a small actual claim. That's quite cool. Okay, we've got reinforcements coming in now. Got some Arryn cavalry. Arryn's general's bodyguard. I also still need to deal with Robert Arryn. Once Gerald comes of age, and if he's not a sickly child and awesome commander, should I kill Robert Arryn? Let him murder his father? Obviously that was the plan originally, but who knows? He could be a bastard, Gerald. We don't know. Still would be of Arryn blood though. But I've sort of made Robert Arryn a very cool commander. A very cool, loyal kin. Sort of like John and Rob, I have mentioned this previously. Alright, we need to get this ram up as quickly as possible. Alright. Push through here. So what do they got back here? Just some spearmen. Some more cavalry. Do they even have... They've got some just more cavalry. Just the Lannister knights in the town square. Right. Let's push on. How is everyone else doing, actually? Still fighting some Lannisters up upon the walls here. We just need to be able to push past these spearmen and cavalry on the outside. So we've got more Arryns trickling across here. We've lost 14% to their 38. Now, obviously, 30% of one full stack is a lot less than probably 14% of 4 stacks, so you really do need to take into consideration that. I don't mind this army being glitched and not going in, because there's a lot of commanders here. Robert Arryn's in this fort. If he lost his life in the battle for Casterly Rock, I'd be very disappointed. But my ram is slowly making its way up here. Just need to get past this last bit of spearmen, and then we'll be laughing. So guys, if you still are enjoying this Game of Thrones Westeros Total War series, I'd really appreciate it if you could hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Also check out my social media links, Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, all in the description below. So Amory the heir has been slain. Nicely done. Let's push through here. The Lannisters really can't contain with the power of House Arryn. Awooga, awooga. Now we're trying to run them down with the ram. That's hilarious. Right, let's get my infantry here to follow suit. He was a pretty good commander, Amory. It could. I don't know if it's Amory Lorch. 44 could have been. It could have very well been. He doesn't have a portrait. Some of the generals in the Game of Thrones submod don't have portraits, but all the download links are in the description below. If you go onto the forums, there's pretty easy mod tutorials there. It pretty much just explains it all for you. Right, let's push for it. So they're not going to let in... I always think this is so cruel. The spearmen here not being allowed to get in and just getting run down. Reminds me of that Narnian scene in the second one. Narnia had some pretty cool battles, especially the first one when they're running down the hill, and yeah. The second battle wasn't as good, that second movie. Prince Caspian. To be fair, I've actually seen the third one. It was atrocious. Okay. Let's carve up these last of the spearmen. The ram is making its way up. And we're nearly going to be able to breach the second tier of the castle. And then conquer the town square. I've deliberately sped up this battle a little bit more because it is just a bit of a grind at the end of the day. We're slowly pushing up here. Come on, let's get these. Yeah, most of the Lannisters are actually in full retreat now, except for a handful that are still in. A small handful that just was spawned in the town square. Okay, I thought these, looking at the map, it looks like these Lannisters are actually outside, but they're not. Alright, let's deal with these guys that are retreating. The ram's nearly made its way up here. Corbray and the archers sitting fast. %16% to their 72. Alright, let's bring it down. Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. As high as honor for House Arryn. So, taking a little bit of a step back. Just need to readjust my chair here, actually. I was slipping a bit. Taking a little bit of a step back, letting the Lannisters, the Tyrells, and the Arryn, the Tyrells, the Lannisters, and the Greyjoys just sort of fight with each other was definitely the best idea. Now we're actually besieging Casterly Rock. Let's get everyone up into the town square. Just don't even worry about the cavalry if we can. I want to get this countdown initiated as quickly as possible. We've already killed their general. We've already killed 80% of them. Only 20, roughly around about 20% were actually in this last tier of the settlement. Just push past. Just go straight into the town square. Once we get the countdown initiated, we'll be able to save a hell of a lot more lives. Because I'm positive, on some aspects, we must be taking arrow attrition. Just check how many carcasses have been taken out here. We're pushing into the town square now. I want to see if this arrow tower actually hits me. Maybe once we get a little bit closer. How well are we pushing and pressing and harrying? We're nearly getting past them. Right, are these guys taking casualties? No, they're not. Not by the looks like it, of it. Right. We're nearly into the town square. Still have a bit of time left, and still have a little bit of time left in the hourglass, but the countdown has been initiated. 3 minutes remaining. Good stuff, guys. We've taken Casterly Rock. Phew. Good job. 20%. I'm going to be interested to see the casualties sustained and casualties inflicted. Only a minute remaining. So once we've taken down Casterly Rock, there's still a couple more settlements sort of in the northern half from the crag. Yeah, once we finish off the Lannisters, we'll probably form an assault upon House Greyjoy, and then we'll have to double down and deal with Renly, who are killing my Martell kin. So Lynn Corbray lost 260, Yana Royce looks 190, Robert Arryn lost 31, and Randall Tarley lost 883. Crikey. So we lost just below, round about 1,200, 1,300. The The Lannisters deployed 1,803 and lost all of them. Let's cross our fingers and hope that we didn't lose any generals in that battle. Sometimes it does pop up here and there, but it might not in this. It might pop up on the side. So let's sack, and no, we didn't lose anyone, but we've taken Casterly Rock, which is awesome. Let's repair with Corbray. And to be fair, we probably should give Robert Arryn the best army. However, there's one thing I don't like about Robert Arryn, and it's his sickness, which he gets a minus 25% movement. However, the Arryns now have Casterly Rock, and the Tyrells have Lannisport. So we need to push against the last of the Lannisters. There's settlements all up the coast here and on these islands. Once we finish off with the Lannisters, we'll probably double against the Greyjoys. I am just shocked at how... as to how many settlements the Baratheons, Renly Baratheon, and the Tyrells have taken off the Martells. Let's quickly go into the territory. Wow, the Martells only have 4 settlements left. That's just nuts. The Tyrells nearly have as much as me. But thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and stay tuned for more content on Simpzy Total War. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Get some really close cinematic shots here, pushing through the breach. Oh, look at... That was probably the shot of the video there.